Today we'll be starting with a very beautiful, very tiny, small poem of Philip Larkin, Take One Home. Now, this poem is a very short, sweet little poem of two stanzas, and the title of the poem is Take One Home for the Kiddies. So, this poem first appeared in Larkin's third poetry collection, The Whitsun Weddings, in the year 1964. Now, the poem is made up of two short stanzas that are separated into sets of 4 lines or quatrains. You know what 4 lines, a poem of 4 lines is called the quatrains. The rhyme scheme is A B A B C D C D, and they're all written in iambic tetrameter. It means that each line contains 4 sets of 2 beats. The first of there is unstressed and the second stressed. Now, this poem, Take One Home, describes the careless way humans treat animals under their protection. The text in front of you is just as a poem of 2 stanzas only, and in fact, the poem begins with the speaker throwing the reader into a shelter. It is a terrible place where the animals are clearly suffering. They have no sun or grass and are constantly under lights as if they are products for sale. Now, this feature of the human non-human animal relationship is emphasized throughout the text, especially in the 4th line, in which a child asks their mother if she will purchase an animal for them. So, in the first stanza, the withdrawn narrator begins by setting the scene. He is not describing one particular event, but a set of events that occurs all over the world when a family takes in an animal. And the generalized characters of this text are likely within a shelter of some kind. It is a desolate place. Now, the distance that humans put between themselves and other animals is the main problem that Larkin is contented with. Therefore, it makes sense that one is confronted with the basics of the situation before realizing that it is an animal in these conditions. In the last line, in fact, the poet switches a child pipes up asking, "Ma'am, to get one of them to keep." To the child and to the parents, this is a simple transaction. There are no moral considerations to account for before adopting an animal. So Larkin here also wanted to say that animals are commodified. This is what he says this is out the story in the first stanza. Now, in the second stanza, the child goes through the expected period of excitement over the pet, and then their interest wanes, means it fades away. The poet wants to emphasize the control that humans have over animals, probably with a focus on cats and dogs. He describes the animals as a living toy. Now, the animal's own consciousness, desires, needs, and interesting value is not considered. So, this is what he is explaining difference between animals and human beings, how they're being treated. It was something available to purchase, a temporary source of entertainment for a child. Before the parents and child could even know about it, the pet is dead. They are fetching the shoebox and the shovel in order to bury it in the background. So even this act, which should be depressing and embarrassing, is a game to the child, because the child is not able to understand or connect to what exactly is happening here to the pet. So the young speaker calls out to ma'am again and says, "We are playing funerals, and now there is no emotional connection between the animal and its temporary owners, aside from the entertainment value its life and death can provide." So we can say that there is hardly any emotional connection. The reason, the void, is because the funeral of the pet is also taken as a game, and probably it could be that they didn't spend much time with the pet, and that's why they didn't have a kind of an emotional connection with the child, with the pet, and this could be the reason that it appeared a game to the child. So animals, pets have always been like toys for children. They would have just they enjoy and they love to play with them, but the emotional bond and the connectivity happens with time. It takes time. So this is what I think that the sadness of humanity is being reflected by Larkin in this poem, Take One Home. The title of the poem is Take One Home, and the complete title is Take One Home for the Kiddies. So the parents here take the pet for the child, and basically they take it for entertainment, for fun, or for joy, because the kids really love to play with the pets. But then What are the repercussions of it? What are the consequences of keeping a pet in the house? What are the responsibilities? What are the emotions? The way animals need to be taken care of? What actually happens when a pet is in the house? So all these emotions has been dealt with by Larkin in this poem, Take One Home. So it's a very sweet little poem of 2 stanzas only, but I think that it has got a deep, profound meaning that indicates that we should love every creature in this world, irrespective of the condition and the position the creature is into. Thank you so much.